guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a basic pencil skirt. So I have my pattern paper here and I have my rulers over here. So now the first thing we're going to do is you write down your measurements. I'm working with a 27 inches waist, a 39 inches hip, and a 24 inches length. That's what I'm working with. Now the first thing you're going to say is your hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Okay, so my hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch will give me 11.75. So what I'm going to do is, using my tape, I'm going to measure out 11.75. Measure it all around. So guys, the next thing to do is to bring out your hip line. For my hip line, all I did was I measured out 9 inches. That's for my hip line. So measure out 9 inches for your hip line, or you can measure yours, but 9 inches is the average. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say my waist divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus 1 inch for your darts. So my waist is 27 divided by 4. That will give me 6.75. So from this line that you made here, measure out 6.75. Okay. Then I'm going to make a mark. Then 1 inch for my seam allowance. Okay, you make another mark. Then 1 inch for my darts. Then I make another mark, like so. Okay, so you make another mark. Now for my hip is 39 divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. That will give me 10.75. So from here, measure out from this side, measure out your 10.75. So it's already here. Now the next thing you're going to do is connect it. Like so. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the back. Like so. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my darts. Okay, so for my darts, I'm going to be using 4 inches. So from here, from this line here, measure out your 4 inches. Then for the length of the dart, I'm going to be using 6 inches. Now using my tape, I'm going to bring out 1/2 inch from both sides for my dart. Then once you do that, you connect it. Go ahead and connect it. Okay. Now once you're done, do the same thing for the back. Okay, see, now I'm done with this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up by half an inch. From the front, go up by half an inch, and then from this side, come down by half an inch. So once you're done with the front, you do the same thing at the back, okay? But the only thing is that at the back, I'm going to be raising it up by half an inch. I won't be going down by half an inch from the zipper line. So just going to go up by half an inch. So I won't be going in by half an inch. So I won't be coming down by half an inch at the back. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my zip line. So for my zip, I'm going to be putting in 1 inch. Like so. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting in my flap, or like I'm going to be putting in my slit. So, and I want the slit to have like an overlap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up by 7 inches. But this is actually based on you. Everybody has a different length for their slit, but for mine I like 7 inches. So I'm going to come up by 7 inches, and then I'm going to be adding extra 1 inch. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be shaping in my skirts. So to do this, you see you have a high waist and you have a lower waist. So your lower waist starts from here while your high waist starts from your belly button. So I'm going to be starting from my lower waist. So my lower waist is 33 inches divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. That will give me 9.25. So from here, measure out 9.25. Then I'll go ahead and make a mark. Do the same thing for the back. So now, using my ruler, I'm going to connect it. So once I'm done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my curve, and then I'm going to smoothen out these sharp edges. Guys, I've come to the end of my video. I hope you find this video helpful. I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys.